Hello everyone, it's your girl Kat, aka Luminary Mystic, coming on here to give you your general energy read / forecast for July 2023. I know I'm a few days late, but your girl has been busy. I want to thank everybody that's continued to support Luminary Mystic by sharing the posts, booking appointments, referring friends. We love meeting and connecting with new people, and this is a wonderful way that I get to give back. This is a Messages from Spirit for the collective vibe check, whatever you want to call it, for the month of July. All star placements, all zodiac signs, all peoples. So we're just going to get some insight from Spirit as to what's really going on. What are the vibes for July? The July horoscope, as if you will. All right, let's see. What does Spirit have to say to the collective for July? What vibes are for July 2023? Support. Well, that wanted to come out. Not quite. Okay. Well, thank you. Support. Turn away. Healing. Okay. I'm getting lots of interference on this because now everything's going super slow. Okay. For those of you that have read with me before, know that this is a frequent thing. I do get lots of interference in my readings whenever I am doing them, so I apologize. I have a great camera. I have a great setup. It's interference from Spirit. Those of you that are also maybe practitioners or do readings understand that when Spirit comes in the room, Spirit comes in the room. Right now, this is a very powerful message for the collective, okay? Right now, July is a month of letting go, and I think that although we've been talking about transformative change and introspection and really moving forward, for our big ticket items, I think that July has been triggering so far and will continue to trigger things that are still within us or in our surroundings that needs to be released and purged to bring in this big ticket item. July right here, we're looking at the card support, turn away, and healing. It's about finding who and what people are in your life. It's about knowing who's in your corner and asking for help. It's okay to ask for help, especially with transformative change. Some of you may reach out to somebody like me to do a reading, just a practitioner in general, or like Reiki or energy work. Also, friends and family that you trust to help you during this transition. You're turning away from something that no longer serves you. For a lot of you, maybe a connection, a friendship, a relationship, a familial connection or bond, or even a self-limiting belief in regards to relationships. But this is a healing time, so there may be some quiet time at this moment. July, as much as the energy is about like a very intense, super emotional energy, Spirit is saying that this is a time of great healing. You have to be gentle with yourself and gentle with the process. Be grateful for what you have, and I'm not saying that you're not. I'm sure that you are standing in gratitude, but standing in gratitude for where you are, who you are, and how far you've come. I feel that for the collective, and if you look at my other lives and my other videos, you'll see that this has been a reoccurring theme. The last year and a half, 2 years have been really, really, really pivotal in our growth. It's a lot about release, introspection, moving forward and moving on up, because guess what? We are leveling up in commitment to ourselves. We are on the road to our highest good. With this healing energy, okay, we are basically letting go of all that doesn't serve us. People, relationships. I know of a lot of people that I've worked with, even for myself to a certain extent, it has naturally come to be that a lot of the connections that I've had, okay, have come to an end, right? It's a natural progression of things. When you raise your vibration, right? When you start elevating your vibration and you start healing from things of the past, you start moving forward in a positive way. People, things, situations that are not on the same vibration stay where they are. There are a lot of people that can't tolerate low vibrational people, situations, or things, especially after doing so much healing work and moving forward in their own journey. And I feel that since I've been doing this for such a long time with myself personally, I can say that that is a natural progression of, you know, the elevation of your soul. You taking bold strides on your healing journey, on your unique journey. So even people, situations, you know, circumstances that you thought were okay, that you thought were for you, that you thought were going to be with you for the rest of your life. We're talking about people here. People have shown their true colors this month or recently. It's causing lots of healing, but this is the art of letting go. It's about revitalizing the connection to yourself, connection to the universe, and being put on your journey. I think that this is the last leg of this part of the journey. We never stop growing or evolving as human beings, but it's kind of like July is a month of let's have these experiences, right? Let's move forward. For some people, and again, this is a generalized message, so it may not resonate with everybody, but for some people, it's about letting go of your perception of people, of who you want them to be in your life as opposed to who they really are. And I think that for the collective, I'm really feeling that there have been situations as of late, possibly in the last 2 weeks or so, last few days of the month, that people have really shown who and what they are. So some of us may be dealing with the breakup. Breakups don't necessarily mean just a romantic relationship. It could be, you know, you've had to separate or take some time away from someone you care deeply for. It could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be a lover or a romantic partner. But this is the art of letting go. The reason why we're letting go and we're turning away and we're fixing our support system and really standing in gratitude for the lesson is that we understand that these are the remnants, the last things that are lingering in order for us to bring in this big ticket item. Even some, you know, self-limiting beliefs or mind frames when it comes to, or old mind frames when it comes to our romantic relationships. So if some of you have broken up with somebody in the last few months, it's kind of like you're still processing that, right? You're still turning away, although you may not miss the person anymore. Even if you do, that's okay, but you are still kind of replaying what has happened and what transpired between you and this person. It's kind of like getting rid of those emotions, getting rid of the blame, and just relieving yourself, liberating yourself from these preconceived notions or these connections that you've had with these people, because you realize that it is not healthy. Even the way you associate that in like the future relationships, you know that you never want to be in that situation again. I'm specifically speaking to people who are out of partnerships, right? Someone who may be separated. Again, it could be a platonic friend, a family member, a lover. It's about having a big change, a final grand purge of what doesn't serve you anymore when it comes to your mind frame regarding relationships or connections in general, friendships. And that's easier said than done. Like I get frustrated when I look at or view other like practitioners or their videos, and not upset. I don't want to say upset, but I do. It's easier said than done, basically. I know that sometimes when I have my readings, a lot of people are like, what? Like, some of these things that I say probably doesn't make sense, or it's like, it seems to be insensitive. Like, oh, it'll be okay. Everything will work out in the grand scheme of things. I think that this collective is a collective that knows that that's the truth, that there's a resolution for everything. And there will be a brighter day, right? A brighter day. But when you're in it, it's very difficult to hear that, because when you're in the present and you're actually presently going through the letting go and the healing, you know, the bottom of the deck, it says, ask for help. It's difficult to hear that. It's difficult to hear that because, you know, you're not feeling your best at the moment because you're currently going through it, if that makes sense. But I think that I'm speaking to a collective that is committed to their highest good and that understands all these things and is making great progress in their journey, not comparing themselves to other people, not dwelling on the past, but making a conscious effort to move forward, because they understand that letting go, as they have done before, as you know, on a whatever type of scale. It could be on a big scale, smaller scale. The art of letting go, the process of letting go and turning away from people, situations, and things that no longer serve us in whatever capacity before has helped you get to where you are today. And that's why you're grateful. Spirit, again, I'm going to stress this. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with the process. Trust in the process. Ask for help when need be. When you are feeling overwhelmed, there is a whole community out there, okay, that is willing to help you. I am one of those people, but people may not want to read with me, and that's fine. But I hope that you find someone that works for you and that helps you move forward. You have options out there, even if it's like finding a more traditional path of possibly going to like talk therapy or some sort of more structured therapy and not the holistic route. Some people may do a balance of both. Some people may even do things like journaling or yoga or meditation, but it's really about the self-care, revitalizing the connection to self. But this month may be a month of some tough decisions as well when it comes to whether or not you are to stay in a connection or not. And one thing I will say, if you're looking for an answer, I want you to think about something that feels heavy in your body. Like, take a deep breath. Think about, someone. Well, I was going to say something, not someone. So definitely I'm talking to somebody who may be having an issue with someone else or maybe in separation with somebody else. But I want you to really take a deep breath and really think about what situation, what feelings, what person, what circumstance is it that you feel is not at its best right now, or that you have actually been healing from or in separation. And whatever that is, the first thing that comes to your mind, I believe Spirit is asking you to turn away. Although I will say that this could be turning away from old ways of thinking, especially about the relationship. It could be walking away from the person, letting go of whatever that is to move forward, whether you're with the person or not, in a better way for both of you, getting back on your journey, healing journey. Again, that's easier said than others. That's easier said than done. There may be a group of people, I said others, there may be a group of people involved in this. There may be several connections that you're working through. There may be several things that you may be working through and processing. The Spirit is saying that this is all for your highest good. Turn away from what doesn't serve you. And if you're listening to this and you've tuned in for this long, that's amazing. Thank you. But the first person or the people or whatever situations you're feeling or thinking about as you are listening to this message may be the one that you need to work on. Again, all decisions that you make, are totally of your own. What we're going to do is we're going to ask Spirit where you are at on your journey at this point. So we know that we're in the healing stage. We're still in a deep introspective stage. We are asking for help, support, being gentle with yourself in the process, revitalizing your connection to self and your connections in general to those who you are going to keep with you on your journey to your highest good, the people that are reciprocating, right? We're talking about reciprocating energy. We're talking about people who have a mutual goal and understanding of loving each other, respecting each other, and helping each other on this, journey in life, okay, to reach their highest good. In short, people have shown their true colors to you, and you've had to make a decision as to how you proceed with that. All right, Spirit, for the collective, there we go. I didn't even get to finish my question. So we have answered prayer, dreams, and miracles. So I feel that for some of you, there's been something really difficult that you've been letting go of. It could be an idea. It can be a person. It could be a thing. Something that has really taken up your time in your heart space. Maybe you've been in your head a lot. Maybe something that has made you turn to, the divine, your higher self, to kind of work through and move forward. And Spirit is saying that this month is the month of miracles because your prayers are being answered. So a lot of you may be letting go of an old person, relationship, even mind frame when it comes to maybe money, relationships, love, even yourself and your life. And Spirit is saying, continue to dream. Continue to conceptualize. Continue to move forward in your dreams. You are creating. You are the master of your own universe. I'm here to help you. whatever you've been praying for, whatever you've been asking for, it's going to be answered. This month is the month of communication. This month is the month of moving forward. And I feel that in the last 10 days, there's been a shift in your energy, right? There may have been, you definitely feel better than you did a few days ago, right? And you're going to continue with that momentum. You're going to continue with this energy. Believe in the impossible. Right now is the perfect time to manifest your dreams. What is it that you want? The spirit is saying, I am here for you. I'm listening. Ask me for help. Your prayers will be answered. Believe in the impossible miracles. So a lot of you are looking for this big ticket item, this 180, right, in your life. And spirit is saying now is the time. So July is still a very deeply healing month, letting go, especially specific persons or situations, even mind frames. Okay, when I say moving on and forward, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to end up not being with this person or in this situation. It may very well be that, but it may be that the way that the situation or relationship was at the moment or during or before this break is no longer going to be. There's going to be a positive change when it comes to that dynamic, meaning that you can start over with this person and have a conversation, come back together and have a better understanding and a better relationship. It's all about communication. It's all about feeling safe and about really expressing how you feel. And not everyone is receptive to that, but I think that you are prepared for that because you're letting go. And spirit is saying you may need some help because it may go to the point where you may express yourself, you may have this conversation, or you may have to walk away or turn away and the relationship ends. But I think that I'm speaking to someone who understands that and is ready to move on in their journey because they understand that they deserve a love and respect that is reciprocated. Okay? The standards have been raised. They are no longer going to accept any treatment or any situations or people that don't serve them or their highest good. This is the year of you. This is the month of really putting up those boundaries. You've already created the standards. Putting up those boundaries, upholding them, and really moving forward in your journey with the best group of people possible. Okay, so whatever stays behind, stays behind. You're committed to your journey. Believe in miracles. Okay, I'm also feeling like there's like a large sum of money coming for some people, but we're gonna get some more messages from spirit. Meditate and contemplate. So I think that this is also part of it. Like I mentioned before, spirit is saying, I think that a lot of you have had to turn to your higher selves and your connection to the higher power, whatever you believe in. Maybe even taking up yoga, maybe getting readings and Reiki or energy work from practitioners such as myself, maybe doing your own research and reading, maybe getting crystals, maybe doing things like that, something that brings you closer to your highest self, something that helps you move forward in a very positive way on your journey. And I think that this is part of the miracles in the answered prayer. This is about you taking the time to think things through, you taking the time to breathe, you taking the time to really process and let go of the people, situations, and things that don't serve you, and asking for help when needed. And I think that that's a beautiful thing. So continue to meditate and contemplate. That's working wonders. It's about balancing creativity, logic, and spirituality, right? It's about a balance. What other messages do we have for the collective? What other messages do we have for the collective? July 2023, all star signs, all placements, all peoples. I'm going to go with the bottom of the deck here. Oh, have faith in your dreams. Have faith in your dreams. Spirit is not playing. This is the second card with dreams. Some of you, like I said, are dreaming up and conceptualizing this big ticket item. This dream home, this dream career, this dream life, this family life, this, let's just say life in general, because there's so many things that make up a life. It's not just about a relationship, although some people may be focusing on the relationship because there may be other areas in their life, such as their finances or career or family life that may be, or health, that may be kind of balanced, and they're focusing on possibly getting a partner or vice versa. They may have a partner, they may have a career, but they're looking to level up in commitment, or their health isn't that great and they want to move forward on their journey. But this right here is about I'm talking to people that are looking for transformative change, that are looking to level up in commitment to themselves on their journey. And Spirit is saying your wildest dreams are about to happen. Continue to let go. This is a time of healing. With healing and solitude, there will be communication at the end of the month when it comes to kind of resolving things. But I think that Spirit is just saying, have faith in your dreams. Have faith in what you are, the master of your own universe. Turn away from those self-limiting beliefs. We're together now. Your prayers are going to be answered. Continue to dream continue to design your life. Dream up your life. Let's get some messages from the angels here. Okay, so for the collective, what messages do the angels have for the collective for July 2023? I'm going to shuffle one more time. See what Spirit has to say. Oh, this came out. It says, new beginnings. See, something new begins to get today. Embrace the possibilities. Yeah, it's about letting go. All this change, all this contemplation, all this purging, all this letting go, all this turning away isn't for nothing. This month, this start, whenever you see this, well, this is for July, but whenever you see this is the right time for you to see it. This is your confirmation that a new beginning is starting in love, in life, in career, in health. You are revitalizing and re-energizing. Some of you are hoping for a miracle or praying for a miracle, and Spirit is saying, I'm here to deliver. You may have to wait a little bit. I'm working on it. Divine timing is something that I personally struggle with. I think everybody does, because my timing is not the divine timing, right? But, divine timing is, guess what? Divine timing, and things will happen as they happen. What other messages do we have for the collective? What affirmation does the collective for July need to know about themselves? Let's talk about them. Oh, this came out. I am optimistic. Yeah, remain positive. Remain positive. I am optimistic. Even if it feels like things aren't going your way. At the bottom of the deck, it says, I am present in my life. This is a great affirmation for the collective, because the fact that you're going through this healing period, the fact that you are paying attention to the signs and synchronicities and really paying attention to how you feel and what you want and what's acceptable and what's not. This is a beautiful, positive, thing in your life, because you are present in your life. You are taking action. You are taking action for your big ticket item. That's amazing. That's progress. So you are present in your life. You are optimistic because you know that everything has a resolution. But I definitely see the 28th being a very important day for some people. So July 28th may be important for you or significant. We got a few messages from Spirit here. I don't know which ones to pick. I'm feeling this one for some reason. I don't know what this says. It says, from your soul's perspective, this life is just a page in the never-ending story where you and those around you all have a specific role to play. Yet remember, this role is not the real you, for you are much more than your personality and current circumstances. Your true immortal self cannot be defined. What a beautiful message from Spirit. Again, people, situations, circumstances, they're temporary, right? Especially when it comes to a negative aspect. You releasing something, you moving on from something, right? Everybody has their role to play. And this situation, whatever circumstances you're going through or you're currently processing, is a beautiful testament as to how certain things, people are put in your life to trigger forward movement, right? To create a standard, to create a boundary, to help you along on your path to your highest good. All right, my lovelies, this is what I have for you for July 2023. If you would like to have a message from Spirit reading with me, which is something similar like this reading, you can click the link in my bio, and we can, have a one-on-one, a combo. Until next time.